Hello, Steve White, Steve Art 79. Madonna made a surprise appearance in Snoop Dogg's latest video released on May 7. I had no idea. I just stumbled across it. It's called Gang Signs, and it's not a big anthem or anything. It's not a expensive video or anything. It's just Snoop Dogg and his crew, I guess, hanging out in some cars in the alley and in the studio and in the hall of the studio and just sort of dancing. There is like a glass, there is a glass ceiling or something that they're dancing on, and you know it's fine until like the girls get down on it. But it's pretty basic. And then there's this one section about 3 minutes and 33 seconds in, where he says he's like hanging with his like homegirl Martha, and while he's passing joints to Madonna, and yeah, and then they just show Madonna standing there, bopping along, putting a blunt, is that what they're called, to her mouth, having a big puff and puffing out some smoke, and then disappearing in the smoke. Yeah, so I think he was inviting people to yeah, who wants to smoke with Snoop? Let's have a smoke or two. That's like the whole line over her little smoky dance. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. I really hate Madonna smoking. I know this is lame. I know I'm lame, but I'm very happy to be lame because it protects my lungs and my general health, I think. I don't smoke. I've never smoked. That's not true. I did half smoke for like a month in high school to impress this guy that I liked, that I want to be friends with. So I actually used smoking sort of to talk to, I think. Did it start that way? Whatever. But yeah, I never really inhaled properly. I never learned how to smoke properly. I never bought my own smokes. And as soon as they stopped giving them to me, I stopped doing it. So it was less than a month. But I've never really smoked. I had a friend who smoked dope, who I did I did dope when I was a kid. Of course I did, because I was always being peer pressured into it. And I had older adults who were like my sister's boyfriend, who was like, you know, having fun, like, you know, let's get the kids stoned, because that was, you know, their entertainment for the evening. But yeah, I don't like smoking. I don't like alcohol. I decided when I was young never to smoke, never like after that, and never to drink. And my mum never drank, and Madonna at the time never drank, never smoked, was always healthy and health conscious, and she was one of my inspirations to never drink and never smoke in life. And from about the age of 15, I never have. So it was really disappointing. It's been disappointing to see her drinking so much in the last like 5-10 years, and smoking. It's not good for you. I don't know why at this age she would do that, and she's a singer. I mean, her if you heard her at Eurovision, her voice is not in good condition. As you get older, your vocal cords do change. It's just it's something you got to deal with, and smoking is not going to help. So I don't like it for many reasons, and I just don't get the base rebellion nature of this. And it is really basic. Like, I remember seeing video of her showing up at the MTV Awards smoking, trying to look cool. And this was like 30 years ago. And I'm like, 30 years later and you're still like smoking in music videos trying to look cool. I mean, when does she ever grow up? On some level, it just seems like she's just trying to look cool. It just that's just the energy I got. And it was just so random. But she looked good though. I mean, the image was a little soft. It didn't look as high definition as the rest of the footage. It was probably done spontaneously. She was just there, and they just did it, and then they just edited it in. It probably wasn't done with the same cameras as the rest of the video. That's how I imagine it happened. Oh, for a second I thought my video had stopped. Sorry. Still going. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I just wish she wouldn't smoke. I'm disappointed by it. I wish she wouldn't drink. Sometimes she just looks like an old drunk, and she just looks like a dope head. And when you get older and less relevant and less active, and you're working less and doing less, the last thing you want to do is take up a habit of smoking dope. I know you got a young boyfriend, he likes to do it, you want to be young and cool like him, but grow up, Madonna, please. I love you, but grow up, please. I do think, like, yeah, I don't respect dope. That's why they call it dope. Sorry, I just don't. So this is not impressing me. And I know Madonna lives to impress me. I mean, that's why she exists, is just to impress me. I get that. But still, I'm allowed to have an opinion. Madonna did something, I'm talking about it. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Do you think Madonna smoking is cool? Do you think Madonna smoking is lame as hell? Do you think Madonna smoking is just, she just smokes? And, you know, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Yeah, I just... And running through my head when I first saw this was, how come she can do this, but she couldn't be in Dua Lipa... oh God, I can't pronounce the name. Dua Lipa? Yeah. In her video for levitating. I always go to say Dua Lipa. I don't know why. Dua Lipa. No, it's not Dua Lipa. It's Dua Lipa. But yeah, I'm like, she couldn't be in that. And she actually was in the song and in the remix. So, but yet she can show up for this. But I guess this didn't exactly involve a lot of work. But frankly, she could have put about as much effort into being in the other video. She just had to sit there for a few seconds. Maybe, you know, mime a chorus. But yeah, so that was my other thought when I saw this. I'm like, why would you put effort into being in this, but you wouldn't put effort into being into something you're actually in and promote it? So yeah, I'm not getting a lot of Madonna's actions at the moment. And I'm just like, I just want the Madam X era to end. I want her to be a new Madonna, because every couple of years should be a new Madonna, and I don't like the current one. I've never not liked a Madonna. I mean, I retroactively didn't like the Who's That Girl era, but I was too old to have lived through it. But when I look back at it, I'm like, geez, what was that? And now I'm living through a what is this? So yeah, just please let it end. I just want Madonna to crawl away out of the grave that Madam X dug for her and, you know, come back. That's what I want. Zombie Madonna, please. Anything is better than Madam X. Zombie Madonna.